Guys, I have a very interesting stock for you. Coinbase. And Coinbase might be one of the best growth stock opportunities in the market right now. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I'm watching Coinbase very closely. The first 2 reasons are pretty straightforward. But the third one is one that's really controversial because it involves one of the biggest names on Wall Street. And if my interpretation is correct, it could actually be a positive sign and very beneficial for Main Street investors and a major tailwind for Coinbase. And after that, we are going to dive into the chart because we are sitting on a very important key level that could determine the next major move in the stock. So let's get started, guys. The reason number 1 is the Clarity Act. That's the first reason, because for years, one of the biggest problems for the crypto industry has been uncertainty. And large institutions don't like uncertainty. They want clear rules. They want to know what they can do and what they can't do. And the Clarity Act is designed to create a clearer framework for digital assets in the United States. And if those rules become clearer, institutions could become much more comfortable participating in the crypto market. That's important because Coinbase is one of the largest and most trusted platforms in the industry. If more institutional money enters the space, Coinbase could be one of the biggest beneficiaries about this move. Reason number 2, Coinbase is the picks and shovels play. The second reason is even simpler, because Coinbase doesn't need every crypto project to succeed. It doesn't need every investor to become rich buying Bitcoin or whatever. It simply benefits from growth in the ecosystem. That means more users, more transactions, more assets, more institutions, and more adoption. Think about the California gold rush. Many people start searching for gold and lost a lot of money, but the companies selling the picks and shovels often made a fortune. That's how I look at Coinbase. It's one of the picks and shovels businesses of the crypto economy. And that's a very attractive position to be in. Reason number 3, the reason that really got my attention, and listen closely, guys. And honestly, this is one that caught my attention the most, because for years, Jamie Dimon, the chairman and CEO of JPMorgan, has been one of the loudest critics of crypto. But what I find even more interesting is that he isn't just criticizing crypto in general. He's publicly taken shots at Coinbase and its CEO Brian Armstrong as well. Think about that for a second. Coinbase is a company that didn't exist a few decades ago. And JPMorgan is one of the most powerful banks in the world. So, here's my question. Why would one of the most powerful bankers in America spending time talking about Coinbase at all? Why not ignore it? Why not dismiss it? Or why not simply move on? Because in business, people usually don't spend their time attacking something they don't take seriously. And that's what makes this story even more interesting to me. The more I think about it, the more I ask myself, is Coinbase becoming a bigger threat to traditional finance than most investors realize? I'm not saying that Coinbase is going to replace JPMorgan. Not at all, that's not my point. But if one of the biggest banks in America feels the need to constantly push back against this industry and one of its largest players, that tells me something very important is happening. And that can be a great opportunity for the average investor right now. And right now, let's dive into the charts, guys. We are in the chart of Coinbase in the weekly chart to have the big picture
first. So over here, you see the major key level. It's $145. We had a touchdown over here in September 24. Then we had a double touchdown over here, the end of March 25, in the first week of April 25. And we had another double touchdown here, beginning of February 26, and then 1 week later. And over here, we had a belly touchdown beginning of June. I'm already in the trade. And if we drop below that level, all the support, which comes from big players, by the way, small specs couldn't hold a level like this. If we drop down below this level, we gonna see at least $115. But that doesn't mean that the trade is not good anymore, but this could happen. But the upside potential is freaking amazing because we have at least from down here, if everything plays out smoothly, we have the first target zone at $400. That means it's even doubling the price. It's more than 100% from the price right now. And the last all-time highs at $445. That's even more than 100%. And maybe we break out over that level. So let's dive real quick into the daily chart to take a look into the daily chart. So let me wrap it up over here. So we are already doing over here a double bottom or bullish W on that level again. So it's not my first time that I'm in this trade. Here took some wins over, and here I entered the trade again. But anyways, I'm in the market right now. It's gonna be a great play. But if we drop below this, we see the $115 for sure. The trade is not dead, but that's just a scenario. But more likely that we push higher. Even the Clarity Act should be signed until July 4th, 2026. Then the upside potential is amazing. And right now here in the daily chart, we have the VPOC, the volume point of control, at $198, $200 more or less. Is like a magnet. And if you lift this high over here at 222, the upside is open. We're gonna moving up to 400, 445, or probably more. So that's a really nice play. I'm already in. I'm playing it without a stop loss. If you want to play it at this level, put a stop loss below this level, just in case it's gonna drop more. So guys, this is from the chart. Let's go back to the video.
Well, conclusion, guys. Let's wrap it up real quick. Reason number one, the Clarity Act could create a more favorable regulatory environment for crypto. And reason number two, Coinbase is one of the picks and shovels businesses in the digital asset economy. And reason number three, some of the biggest names on Wall Street continue to fight against the industry, which tells me the industry is important enough to take it seriously. And now Coinbase is sitting at a critical support level. That's why it's currently on my watch list and a big take for me. So let me know in the comments what you think about JPMorgan versus Coinbase. Do they see them as a threat? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, obviously, because every week I break down stocks, investment opportunity, and market trends in a simple way to help Main Street investors make smarter decisions. So guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out. Sasha.